Yo, what's going on, guys? Back with another video. It's Machu left a comment saying he wanted my settings. So I'm gonna go through some of those real quick. Now, let's start with let's just start with pitching. No, fluff that. Let's start with hitting. So the hitting view I use is strike zone 2, and let me show you what that looks like if you were to pitch. So strike zone 2 is a little more zoomed in. So that's what I use for hitting. Now, I also know that some people use strike zone 1, which looks like this, which is a more zoomed in option. And this is also what strike zone 3 looks like, which is a little bit further back. And then I've seen on TikTok people talking about zoom. This is what zoom looks like. If you guys can see that. Let me just go back. Let me show that a little bit more. But yeah, that's what zoom looks like. And then people also say they like the show 15. Which this one is like way more far back. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Maybe show 16 people say they like. Yeah, yikes. That's far back too. Looking at them. You can't use any custom online. But yeah. And then there's strike zone high. Strike zone offset. You know, just show them up. I'll show you guys a little bit. But anyways, what I prefer is strike zone 2. As you can see here, but also when I pitch, I use strike zone 3. Alright, so anyways, now that's what the cameras look like. So if you're looking and you like to see, you know, just I would just say use whatever you start to feel comfortable with. Personally, mine is just strike zone 2. I use dynamic in-play view offense. That's what I use. Ball trail, just daytime only. Hitting interface, I use zone. In input type, we use buttons. Now the PCI, I use circles instead of diamonds and altitude. Here, let me go to batting real quick. Let's do that. So this is what the circles look like. The little center. I just personally like using circles instead of the other two. I have used all three. Diamonds, diamonds isn't really that much of a difference, honestly. But altitude, when you look at altitude, that's what that is. And I just don't like the bars, like the little sidebars between it. So I do not like that. So like I said, I use circles. Now, I change my inner a lot. I'm using fishbowl right now. There is Starfighter, which isn't horrible. That one isn't horrible either. There's wedge, which I personally just do not like using wedge at all. And then there's the basic, which are just the basic lines right there. But I personally use fishbowl because it's kind of like basic, but then it's just got a little more to the edges. Before this though, I also used to use outer, and I was just using reverb, which is the 3 lines, and then I just had the dots. That's what I was using for a little bit, but then I decided to end up changing it again. And pretty much the reason I change it is just when I feel like I'm not hitting well, I'll just mix up with my PCI. I change from changing the colors to changing it from an inner to an outer or whatnot. But now I'm just rocking Ocean. This is what I'm rocking. I've been hitting the ball actually pretty well. So that's why I have no fade out because I don't have the outer or anything, and I don't want any of that to fade out right now. But the PCI, I mean, this is what it is. But again, anything, just find what you like to be comfortable with and don't be afraid to change it. And yeah, you'll find whatever's just best for you. Base running decisions, assists, base running interface, defaults, sliding, also assists. Now pitching, I've talked about, I use strike zone 3. Reason I use strike zone 3 is because I used to hit on strike zone 3, so I wanted to pitch and hit with the same. And then when I moved hitting, I just didn't move pitching because I just got used to pitching with it, and I like pitching with it, so that is why. Throwing interface, we use button accuracy. Throwing meter is on. Fielding decision, assist. In-play view, defense, I use dynamic. I know some other people use high, but I just keep it on dynamic. Throw canceling, I have on. That's a big thing that you'll want. The only thing is you'll want to make sure that you don't spam the button if you're going to throw. Otherwise, you will just keep canceling the throw, so do not do that. I do not have one button on for jump or dive. That way, I have these on, on auto, because they need to just jump on line drives, because no shot I'm going to switch and do it. You know what I'm saying? Drifting ball instead of trackball, because trackball's stupid. That's like the blue bar. I hate that thing. So I have it on drifting, so it's actually like the little baseball. That's much better for me, honestly. Defensive shift, I have this on manual instead of auto. I know people have this on auto. The reason is I'm tired of getting screwed over by the shift. I notice when I have the shift on a lot, people will get like very late hits, and then my outfielder's all the way, shifted over, so it'll turn into a double or triple when it realistically could just be a single. And I don't know, like people definitely hit up the middle, but they don't hit up the middle that often that the shift really helps me. I just noticed the shift hurting me more than helping me, so I just decided to change that to manual. And off the wall ribbon, I have that as on. So, yeah. Those are my settings. Again, if you guys want to see anything else or have any other questions or want any other videos on sort of tutorials and tips, let me know. And I will have some fire BR videos coming out soon. I just need to get them edited. I have honestly, I did a recording bunch, so I have 15 of them recorded. But now I just need to actually sit down and edit them. And then so those will probably start coming out. What's today? When this comes out is till the 28th. So they'll probably start at least the 30th or 31st. I have some family coming into town, so and they're here till June 2nd, but besides that, I should definitely be editing and posting them. So yeah, so once those start, then for a couple weeks consistently we'll have BR videos, full videos every day plus the shorts. But anyways, I appreciate all you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.